Hey everyone, it's Colleen. It's about 1:09 on Sunday afternoon, and I am just totally wasting my day away here. I've been on my computer all morning. Actually, I got up at 2 a.m. and I could not sleep. The dog making noises like she was going to throw up, and she was on the bed. So I waited a while, and then she calmed down. And I had taken a nap yesterday afternoon at about noontime, and I slept till 5:30. So my whole day was shot yesterday. So then last night I couldn't sleep. So anyways, I got up at 2, and I went back to bed around 5 this morning, and I slept till about 10:30. Then I got up, and I just haven't been able to get out of my own way today. It's just crazy. Oh, I got to show you my tomatoes. These ones here. This one here looks like a butt. I can't believe the weird shapes tomatoes we've had this year. Plumber's butt. Yeah, so anyways, that's been what my day is like so far. I'm still in my pajamas. I have my robe on and my pajama bottoms and flip-flops. I'm just about to have another cup of tea. I just had myself a seafood salad on a hot dog roll. And I gotta eat up those grapes too. I buy grapes and then I forget that I have them. And we're just going to have steaks on the grill this afternoon. I bought a bunch of steaks for the weekend. But yesterday I ended up not even cooking because I was just groggy. My allergies are just really wreaking havoc with me and my asthma. Every time it rains, I go through this, and it's a pain in the neck. I'm going to have myself a cup of tea. And I don't know, I gotta get my button gear and go take a shower, and I wanted to do my August favorites, and hopefully I'll get to them today. My aim was to get up today and take a shower and get a bunch of videos done so that I could put them up during the week, because I don't know why, but this week is just, I don't know where it went. The whole week is just gone, and it just got away from me. I've been feeling like very sluggish, and on the days where I do feel good, we go out and, run errands and get things done. So it's like, just kind of like a really weird weekend for me. Doing little piddly things like laundry, unload the dishwasher, and, change the sheets on the bed. But nothing that really shows, if you know what I mean. Just things that you have to do. Nothing fun. I gotta do my nails today. I like this color. It's and it is a Sally Hansen. It's one of their new colors. It's actually like a dark burgundy purpley color, but it looks black on the nails. God, my hands look terrible. I gotta try that mask that Natalie was talking about on somebody's channel. Who the heck's channel was it that had this like 3-ingredient mask? And I gotta go look it up and see, so I can do my hands. They're just, ugh. They're awful. I need to do my whole body with it. So what else? Yeah, since I got up at 10:30, I've been on the computer. When I was up in the middle of the night from 2 to 5, I answered a bunch of comments and stuff like that, so that was good. I mean, at least I got something accomplished during the night when I couldn't sleep. And then just now, I just got off the computer, and it's 1:15 now, and I got up at 10:30, so it's another one of those days, guys. You ever have one of those where you just can't get out of your own way? I need to have a plan or something where I don't spend so much time on there, like answering questions. And you know what I used to do? And this was really stupid of me. I get all of my comments in my Gmail. So I used to go to the comment, click on it, and then it would bring me to my video where the comment was. And I would answer each comment individually, because I'd have to click on it first in my email and then bring me to the page. So, of course, I don't have cable here, so everything was just so slow. So it would take me hours to, answer my comments. So now what I do is I just put the link right on my desktop for my comments, my YouTube comments, and I go right to the page where all your comments are in one thing and answer them on there. So it's taking less time. But I always wondered why you know, I used to think that some of these bigger YouTubers that, you know, have these gazillion subscribers, why they don't answer people. And I used to think, oh, they're getting too big for their britches. Well, I don't really have half the subscribers they do, not even a quarter of their subscribers. I got over 2,000. I have like 2,500, or I gotta go look. I haven't even looked lately. I get a lot of comments, which I love. That's what I like about the YouTube. It's not so much about doing videos. It's about, you know, talking back and forth to you guys. And I really enjoy that. And that's why I do it, especially in the long winters up here. It really helps pass the time. And I just enjoy the friendships and the camaraderie that we all have. And, you know, giving each other little tips back and forth about makeup and talking about our day and, you know, messaging back and forth and seeing what each other is up to. And I love that part of it. So I have to find a way that doesn't take up so much of my day so I can get things done around here. Because it seems like when I'm not sleeping, I'm on the computer. And it makes me feel guilty because I take away so much time away from my husband. And he's really good about it. He doesn't complain, but still, I'd like to spend some more time with him, you know, doing things together. And we do, but I feel like when we're not, you know, out and about doing errands, you know, I'm on the computer. So if you guys know of a good plan, how you guys manage to do it all, let me know, because there's got to be a better way than the way I'm doing it. Yeah, so tonight we're just going to have steaks on the grill and probably a baked potato with sour cream and a vegetable, just simple. And it's 1:20 now, and hopefully I'll get my butt in the shower and take a shower and slap on some war paint and get my videos filmed, and I'll have something to upload. But it's just one of those days where I just can't get out of my own way. And it's rainy out too. I mean, look out the window. It's just one of those dreary, gray days that are like misting, and it's just very conducive to napping and just lounging or staying on the couch with a little Afghan over you and watch TV. I could just wrap myself up right now and just read magazines and watch a good movie or something. I'm just not motivated to do anything. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. I don't know if it's menopause or what it is, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are going through the same thing. You know, it's the end of the summer. We haven't really had that much of a summer where I am anyway. And now all of a sudden the leaves are changing. It's like I spent all summer getting ready for summer, and now it's like, okay, I'm ready. Now where is the summer? And the nights are getting chilly and the weather is starting to change, you know, getting cooler, and so you just can't win. But one thing I do look forward to though is fall here on the water, because fall is so pretty with the leaves changing and it reflecting off the water. So when I get up and sit at my kitchen table in the morning, it's just really pretty to look out at, and, you know, a nice way to wake up. And I thank God, you know, I've been blessed, I think, with this house when we moved here. It's just been such a peaceful 10, 11 years that we've lived here, and it's really been kind of like a healing place for me, being near the lake and the solitude and the peace and quiet. I used to always be a very outgoing person, and I was always like, you know, running here and there with my friends and running the kids around to this and that and ballet, and, you know, when they were little, and having people over for dinner and, you know, get-togethers, cookouts. Now it's like I feel like a hermit, and I love it. I love it. You know, don't get me wrong, I love being around people too. I love a good laugh. I like having a good time. But lately, it's like as you get older, it has to be on your terms, because your time is your own. You're finally at a place in your life where you can start deciding how you want to spend your time. And that's the place where I'm in right now in my time, in my life. And then I go squander my days away by sleeping. But once the fall really sets in is when I feel like I come alive. My whole outlook changes. I just have this zest for life. I get up, the mornings are nice and crisp. I feel like doing stuff around the house. I start nesting in for winter and rearranging stuff and, you know, decorating and stuff like that. And, oh, guys, I got to show you the wallpaper that I got for the front hallway. You know how I've been talking about since last year about doing my front foyer, and I started stripping the paper off and couldn't get it off. I swear that stuff is super glued on there. So I found a paper that is a paintable wallpaper, and it goes over a rough wall that you can't get the wallpaper off, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's white, and you paint, it's a paintable wallpaper, and it has like a raised pattern on it. So that's what that is, and that's going to go in my little front foyer as you come in the front door. I think I'm going to paint it, I don't know, I'm going to see how it looks white. But with the dogs rubbing against that wall as they go out the door, and when they're wet, I think it's probably going to not be good, but if I leave it white. So I'll probably get some kind of a washable paint and, you know, paint it with a roller. But anyways, that's what it looks like. So I have that to do, and then I have, I gotta go get some material for the curtains, and that's another thing I've been talking about. And I've been getting to be the worst procrastinator ever. I just can't, I mean, I have all this stuff in my head, and I have so many things floating in my head that I get overwhelmed, and then I just shut down and don't do any of them. Do you guys do that? It's awful. So anyways, I've been talking about getting this paper, so I finally picked this up, and it's a pre-pasted, let's see, paintable wall covering, pre-pasted, strippable, textured. Yeah, so I guess you just dip it in a wallpaper tray and put it up. We'll see. This is the front foyer as you walk in. Oh, look at that paper. There's like there was 2 layers of paper on. So I got the first layer off, and then the back of the paper stuck. And then behind the back, this is the back, this is where I scored it with one of those scorers, and I sprayed it with, fabric softener, hot water, you name it, vinegar. It didn't even penetrate. And look at this layer. It has like a shiny coat on it, so nothing is going to take this off. And like, even the coating to the, what is this stuff called, sheetrock, started coming off. So finally I just gave up. I said, the heck with this, I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to give the wall a good sanding, and I'm going to try to go right over this backing from the other wallpaper and just pray that it just doesn't all come peeling off the wall. I mean, look at that. It's just crazy, I tell you. And then I want to make some new curtains for this door. There's my garage out here. Oh, I want to show you what I did. So this is our garage. Oh, my husband put up 2 new garage door openers. Thank God, because the other ones were on their way out. And we had these 2 big oil tanks in the back of our garage. They went all along this whole wall. And then there was a cover that you lifted up for both of them. And so we had those taken out because we switched over to gas. So the oil tanks are gone, and that big, you know, white box thing that was around them that you lifted the covers up are gone. So my husband made this little workbench and moved a shelf in here for all our car cleaning equipment and all that. And then he moved this in here from our other garage. So we keep our dog food up there. And it opens like that. And then we put all our canned goods in here. So we're stocking up on stuff for the winter. And this garage is heated too. Some heat comes out here from the furnace. So here's my wallpaper stuff all ready to go. And so this is his little work area. So now he can stay in this garage if he has any projects to do, instead of, you know, going in the one out there. She has his truck pulled in there. He's painting the running rail on the bottom of his truck, that gray color, because there was a little rust on it. So he's got all the garage doors open out there. So anyways, now he doesn't have to heat that other garage in the winter. If he has a project, he can just come out here and work on his little bench. We just have to paint that back part there. But yeah, so this is my garage. And it is 65 degrees. Oh, and then he put this little railing up here going into the house, and he carpeted the side of it with the same stuff, you know, is on the top. And I gotta vacuum this rug. I mean, it's a mess from us going in and out. But yeah, so that's, and our little dog food container is right up here. Yep, so that's the garage. And those two windows, by the way, are the two windows that you see when you're out here standing on our deck. Those are the two windows that you see. And they're small, you know, it's and the garage is lower than the deck, so they look really low when you come out here. I'd like to get maybe some shutters or something just to doll up that area. And as you can see, my flowers are just on their way out. These are supposed to be waves that I got from Walmart, and they're not. And every year I get sucked into believing, oh, Walmart's selling waves this year. And they say waves, but they're not waves. And they just look crappy. One year I did get the waves, and they were beautiful. They were just cascading over the thing, and they looked so nice. And this is the, look at, I mean, everything is just, look at that. My basil, my, what is this stuff? Parsley is not doing good either. It just hasn't been a good year for it. And this plant looks like crap. But I'll tell you, it is throwing out tomatoes like there's no tomorrow. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, they're growing everywhere. And this one too. And look at the top, I mean, they're just, and look at the leaves on the ground already out there. Look at all the red leaves. But look at this. I mean, I'm still getting little flowers, you know, where the tomatoes are going to be coming out. It's just crazy. Oh, here's where all these little things are. My husband will be looking for these tools and accusing me of taking them. And this is starting to look kind of crappy too. But for what I paid for it, I think I paid $2.50 for that at Walmart. Hit the end of the year. So at least I got a few weeks out of it anyway. So I hope everyone's having a great day, and maybe tomorrow I'll get to that wallpaper, but I'm going to try to get a video up today. But if I don't, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. And have a very safe Labor Day, and I hope you're all relaxing this weekend and just having a nice time. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.